What's up everybody, it's Sean here, back today to give you a review of the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG in the Stage Haze or Bleached Coral colorway. Today's video is sponsored by Sole Savvy. Sole Savvy is a membership-based community of like-minded, passionate sneakerheads with a true love for sneakers. And within Sole Savvy, they give you the tools, the resources, and the information you need to be able to buy the shoes that you want for retail. So I've been a paying member of Sole Savvy pretty much since they started a few years back. And the thing I love most is that it gives me that one-stop shop so I know exactly what's releasing, where, and when. And as a member, they give you tools such as add to cart links, sneaker website monitors, training sessions for big sneaker releases, and most recently they introduced an app called Sole Savvy Collect. So this is an online sneaker marketplace where you can show off your collection, you can buy, sell, and trade. And all the members you're dealing with are members of Sole Savvy, and they've each been individually vetted. So you know everyone that you're dealing with is going to be legit. So if you guys want to learn more about Sole Savvy and potentially become a member, I'll add a link down below in the description box for you guys to check out. So this is my latest Air Jordan 1 pickup, which dropped back on July 2nd here in Canada. The unofficial nickname for this shoe is Stage Haze. Why? I'm not sure exactly. If anyone knows why they call this the Stage Haze colorway, drop a comment down below because I'm very curious. The actual color for this shoe though is white, black, gray fog, and bleached coral, and they retailed for a price of $170 US or 225 Canadian dollars. So jumping straight into the details, the upper for the most part is constructed out of this smooth white colored leather. Just like all your other Air Jordan 1s, we have this perforated toe box, but surrounding the outer edge of the toe box, we have this black colored cracked leather material. This same cracked leather can be seen covering the eyelets of the shoe as well. And then underneath this, we have more of that smooth white leather, along with a cracked black leather swoosh overlaid on top. Surrounding the side flaps or wings of the shoe, we have more of that white colored leather, and stamped on the lateral side, we have the shiny black colored Air Jordan Wings logo. Above this, surrounding the top portion of the ankle collar area, we have more of that cracked black leather, and then underneath this, on the bottom of the heel, we have this gray colored suede-like material which feels kind of rough to the touch. In terms of laces, so these come with 3 different lace options. The default standard lace is a flat style lace in black, and I noticed that the laces felt a little bit thicker than normal. I don't know if that's just me, but to me they felt a little bit stiffer and a little bit thicker to the touch. If you're not feeling the black laces, however, they also give you a white colored lace and a pink colored lace if you want to give the shoe a little bit more pop and a splash of color. Underneath the laces, we have your traditional nylon tongue. This is done entirely in black. And on the top, the Nike Air tag, this is done in a combination of black and bleached coral. As for the insoles, so these actually come with a polyurethane insole instead of the standard foam insole that Jordan 1s usually come with. So this was a nice upgrade, and just like all your other Air Jordan 1s, we have Nike Air branding stamped on the heel. So the upper of these Jordan 1s sits atop this white colored solid rubber cupsole, and encapsulated within this midsole but not visible to the eye, we do have Nike Air technology for cushioning. And then finally, turning the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your standard Jordan 1 outsole. This is entirely done in this gray colored rubber. We have the circular pivot point on the forefoot and Nike branding right in the center. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Stage Haze or Bleached Coral Jordan 1s. And for those wondering how these fit, to me these fit like all my other Air Jordan 1s, so whatever size you normally go with, which for most people that's true to size, I'd stick with that same size for this one. So I feel like if you have narrow, normal, or slightly wide feet, true to size should be fine, but if you have really wide feet, you might want to consider going up a half size. But again, that depends entirely on how you prefer your shoes to fit and the width of your feet. Next up in terms of the comfort, so these feel pretty much identical to any of your other Air Jordan 1s, even though there's a polyurethane insole. Honestly, on feet, I can't really notice a difference. So it's gonna feel very stable, very low to the ground, just like all Air Jordan 1s feel, and there's not too much from a softness and step and comfort perspective. However, for just an everyday casual use shoe, Jordan 1s are gonna be absolutely fine. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship, so first off, from a material quality standpoint, I felt like it was pretty average. The white leather specifically felt okay, it wasn't anything amazing, but it definitely wasn't the worst quality leather I've seen on a Nike shoe. And similarly, this black cracked leather, I wasn't a big fan of this. It kind of reminds me of very dried skin, for example, which looked a little bit weird. And from a quality standpoint, at least to the touch, it felt okay. And last but not least, this suede material on the back, like I mentioned earlier, it feels kind of scratchy and rough. So I'd say this is definitely not the best quality suede I've seen on a Jordan shoe. But from an overall build and craftsmanship standpoint, I really had no major issues at all with this pair. I thought it was very solidly well put together, so no complaints at least from that end. With all that out of the way now, let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look. It seems like all the recent Air Jordan 1 highs that have released, there's either not that much hype surrounding them, or at least the secondary market or resale prices on them have been hovering for retail or just under retail. This pair, however, I think it's a little bit more popular than some of the more recent releases. I think as of right now, they're hovering for just over retail, which is still good if you strike out on a retail release and you're still looking to pick these up for resale. I think this colorway is a very clean looking colorway. I know there's some haters out there calling this a mid colorway, but I still think as a high top, it's a very wearable and versatile pair that you can pair this up with a lot of different looks and outfits. Personally for me, I like the mix of the suede with the leather, and I think this could be a very good option for a beater Air Jordan 1 if you're looking for something for that purpose. The one thing I would have changed though is I would have entirely removed the bleached coral on this shoe. I think it's totally unnecessary. I think if they had just left this white instead of pink, it would have been a bit better, at least in my opinion. But it is what it is, and what we got isn't bad either. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the Stage Haze or Bleached Coral Air Jordan 1 High. What are your overall thoughts on this specific colorway? And for anyone watching, were you guys able to grab these for retail? Did you take an L and pick these up on the secondary market, or just pass altogether? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on my Instagram account at esco8 for my photos. Check me out on Twitter as well at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.